Now I don't care what the stats say, this is Stiga'S fastest blade ever. What's going on guys, it's Dan here from Table Tennis Daily, and today we're taking a look at the new Stiga Legacy Carbon, which is using Stiga's new 12K carbon technology. So I gotta say, this blade, it looks great. I really like how unique it is. It has the all black design, which is really nice, very sleek. So if you're wondering what the 12K means on this Legacy blade, it basically means that the carbon, there's 12,000 carbon fiber threads per carbon bundle. That's a tongue twister, and according to Stiga, that's a lot. So the Legacy Carbon weighs 88 grams, and throughout the review, me and Tom both used the DNA medium on both sides of our blade. Let's get into it. This blade is rapid. I haven't felt anything like this before from Stiga. I was expecting more of a Dynasty or Carbonado feel, but this is completely different. The amount the ball just springs off the bat is seriously surprising. Something myself and Tom both found with this blade was that it had a huge sweet spot. Pretty much wherever you hit the ball, you get this fast, consistent feeling. I think the reason is because the carbon content of this blade is just so high.
Oh, what a shot!
So the turn.
I didn't know what way the spin was going. I thought it was going that way.
Now this speed does come at a price. Because it's so fast and so stiff, it can just fly off the end of the table if you're not careful. When we went back to playing with the Dynasty or Carbonado, you notice a lot more control, especially around the short game. Now guys, talking of the short game, this is probably the weakest area of the Legacy Carbon. As you would expect with something so fast, it doesn't have a lot of dwell, which means you have to be precise and really feel the ball around the net. And this is the same when serving.
You're going to have a lovely time with the flicks.
Yeah, this isn't
like you can just flick anything.
It's a very solid blade.
It feels like you can just crunch it.
Although this is a stiff blade, it's very effective when opening up against backspin, as it still has that good feeling and the arc isn't too direct. Now guys, where this blade really does excel is in the open rally from mid-distance. The big sweet spot gives you a lot of confidence, and the speed of the blade does a lot of the work for you. It's actually quite fun and almost effortless to play at this distance.
I was so nervous, as soon as the ball went up I knew I'd missed. Oh, you may as well just shook my hand then.
So what do we think of the Legacy Carbon then? Firstly, a big shout out to Stiga for providing us with the equipment to review. So now let's see how this blade compares to other blades in the TTD stats. So guys, when it comes to speed, it's a no-brainer really. We've put this at 9.5. It's definitely Stiga's fastest blade out there. So next up, flexibility. Now this is a stiff blade, so we've given it a 5.5. This isn't necessarily a bad thing though, as some players like a blade that's more stiff and direct. Now because it's so fast, you do lack a bit of control in the short game, like we mentioned in the review, because it's so responsive. However, this pace makes it a fantastic blade when playing in the rally. So we've given high scores for both top spins and blocks, as it's great in both these departments. Of course, the flat hits and smashes score is high, simply because it's a rapid, direct blade. We mentioned this early on, the blade is really springy, so when you're in the serve and receive game, it's quite difficult to keep the ball under control, hence why we've only given it a 6.5. You do need to have good feeling around the net to keep the ball under control. So now when it comes to the price, the Legacy comes in at 210 euros, so a bit cheaper than the Dynasty at 240 euros, but both very expensive blades. Okay, so when I reviewed the Dynasty Carbon, I did say that this was my favourite blade from Stiga, and I'm going to stick by that. The reason for that is just I feel like it's got a bit more feeling and more ease of use. And to be honest, both blades are quite a lot different. And I did say at the start that I thought there would be more similarities, but the Legacy is quite a bit quicker and just more direct and springy compared to the Dynasty that has more feeling and touch. So it does help you more in the serve receive and those vital aspects of the game. So there we go guys, the Stiga Legacy blade. Now, for me, the fastest Stiga blade out there right now, and definitely has the most carbon content feel that I've ever tried in a Stiga blade. Guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Let us know in the comments below what other reviews you'd like to see from us. And for now, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.